In Levridge 2025 R1, load orders have been enhanced to include the ability to create a load order for a transfer. Let's take a look at how that works. But first of all, let's take a look at a new screen that we've created as part of the load orders for inbound. So we're going to take a look at commodity accounting. And under inbound, we have added a new screen now for open purchase load contracts. So this will give you, if you're doing inbound load orders, this will give you a view at those contracts that are load based or have loads assigned to them, where you can then see just an inquiry of the load contracts. From there, you can, of course, select the contract and then create a new load request. So brand new screen to help those of you that are using the purchase load orders. But the big feature is the ability now to create transfer load orders. Let's take a look at how that might work. First of all, we'll navigate to the load request screen. So I'm going to go to under modules, commodity accounting, loads, and load requests. So what's been added here in 2025 R1 is this new, under the load request button, under new, there's a direct ship, a transfer request. So let's create a new transfer request by clicking on new. I get the slider that says from site, and let's say I am going to go from my Barnesville site to my Alexandria site, and I'm going to do a transfer order for just corn. And I can hit create. And so now we'll get the standard kind of load request screen. As on top, we can pick the branches we'd like to see the inquiry in, the quantity if we'd like to, the shipping carrier if we know can be assigned here or it could be assigned later. I'm going to leave it blank for now. The requested ship date and the requested delivery date. So and we can generate loads here. So let's go ahead and generate loads. And we're going to use the prefix for corn. It's going to start with load number 2. It remembered the next load in order. Let's generate 5 loads. And we're going to do 2 loads per day, 1,000 bushels apiece. And we are going to start shipping, let's say next Monday. And so we can generate the loads here. And you can see here now that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loads have been created for the branch transfers from Alexandria to Barnesville. If these look right, we can go ahead and activate the orders and then they will be able to be available for shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and click activate orders. We can also look at those orders now in the load order assignment screen. So if we want to assign the trucking company or make any changes to those load orders, we can do that by navigating to commodity accounting, loads, and load assignment. With the load assignment screen, we can see those, and I'm going to go ahead and filter this list to be just transfers. So I can just see my transfer loads. And here the list of the transfer loads and some of those loads that we have just created. So we can change the loads here by simply clicking the load and maybe doing a load order, and let's update the freight information. Again, you can update the freight for one or many of the loads here. We're just going to update the freight here for a couple of them. We're going to pick a carrier, which is, let's just use Gold Star. And we'll see if we have a corn service, and it's going to be delivered. And hit update. So now those 2 load orders have been assigned and updated then to that trucking company. So the load order assignment works as always. We've added one really nice new feature. Now, based on this, we have added the ability to print a load order. So under the load order assignment screen, under load orders, we can print load order. And we get this dialog that asks us which load orders we'd like to print. And I will just select the top one. and take a look at what that report looks like. This is the out-of-the-box load order report. It, of course, would be personalized or customized for each customer as they would like it to be laid out, but it gives us the ability to both print this report and email it if we would like to, maybe the shipping company or the customer. That gives us the information about the load order, the customer, the ship from, and the ship to information, as you can see here. Okay. So we have created those we've created those transfer load orders. Let's see how we ship them. So we're going to do a new transfer ticket for corn from the Barnesville location to the Alexandria location. I'm going to put the weights in. And we can then we can assign the load number, and you can see the load numbers that we created. And let's say we're shipping load number 2. And simply hit save here. The same process can be used when we create the destination ticket. So let's go ahead and do that. We create a new, and we're going to receive that ticket. We're going to do a transfer destination, and we are going to, for corn, and we are at the Alexandria warehouse. Oops. Alexandria. We can assign the ticket number now. We can see, yep, there's our transfer origin ticket. We'll say it's this ticket here and hit create. So we've matched the origin with the destination. We have the we have room now for the destination weights. Say it came in at 80,000, and the destination weight of air weight of 2820. You notice here that under the transfer, the load number has been brought over because, again, we are doing the destination side of that transfer. When we hit save and post the inventory, our inventory now has been transferred from our Alexandria or from our Barnesville location to our Alexandria location using the load number. Let's take a look at what that might look like in the inquiry screen. So to see those tickets, we can go to in transit tickets, which is under commodity accounting, outbound. Delivery. Let's take a look at those in-transit tickets. So under inquiries and reports, so under commodity accounting, inquiries and reports, you can see a list of the transfer load orders here. So under inquiries and reports, transfers, transfer load order. This is a new screen that just lists all of the transfer load orders that are in the system. And they can be sorted, filtered, just like the other transfer, or like the other load orders in the system, so it can help you with your scheduling. So that concludes the new functionality that we've added to load orders. That includes the transfer load order, brand new in Levridge 2025 R1.